Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult? Sharp as always.
I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the Arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you. Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The ambrosial arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou alliance has always been fiercely independent. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jingyuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time. I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering. Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Tingyun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
You have the worst luck
Ready
running
to
into
lose
me.
yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Step aside. I have no interest in... The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Time to turn up the volume.
I'm on guard.
My turn.
Clemency, the time is now.
Keep up my tempo.
Lance at the ready.
To the finish!
You have the worst luck running. Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Turn up the volume. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
You can't run!
That's it.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Step aside.
This song's Let's Rock!
Not a scratch.
Turn it off!
There it is.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision!
Keep up! My tempo!
I'm on guard.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
To the finish! Lance ablaze. Flaming lance! Forward!
I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
Step aside. I have
Try
no
hard
interest in stoking
sometimes.
conflict.
Check out this awesome move!
Pretty good crowd today.
Was that the wind?
Yay, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Don Shu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Luofu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords' Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the ambrosial arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords' Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice. Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
Scratch.
You can't run! You have the worst luck running into me. Stand right there while I give you a present! Yeah!
Good omens!
I just won!
I'm on guard.
Try that again! Ow! You can't run! A one-time enemy. Ha! I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
Evils be gone.
To the finish!
So, how many of my moves can you block? Strike with heart!
Try that again!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Customers are always welcome.
All the best.
Fracture!
Time for some sword play. Blade in flight!
You can't run. My turn.
Let's be friends.
Lance at the ready.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Customers are always welcome. Yeah!
You're annoying!
So, how many of my
To the finish!
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Time for some sword play!
Can we talk?
Merciful Medicus, hear my
Check out this
call.
awesome move!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
1,000 wonders to raise your good omens. I just won!
Strike with heart! Practice is over. Swords descend!
To my heart's content. Punishment of the
You're
hour.
annoying! My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's be friends, shall we? Evil's begun.
So, how many of my moves can you block? Blade in flight!
Vines and veins.
You can't run! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Reaper.
Ow! Try that again! I told ya I could stay right there while I give you a present!
Customers are always welcome.
Strike with heart!
With me out here, how can we lose?
Chill out.
Fracture!
Blade in flight!
Can we talk?
Entangle.
You can't run!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Death, arrogance, wrath.
Stay right there while I give you a present! All the best!
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit. Good omens.
I just won!
Time for some
Gotta try
sword
hard
play!
sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Punishment of the hour.
Talk.
Grasp of nature.
Try that again!
I'm on guard.
With me out here, how can we lose?
So, how many of my moves strike with heart?
Vines and veins! Mastery of immortality!
Scratch.
You can't run!
Time to go on the offensive.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Time for some sword play. Blade in flight! Practice is over. Swords descend!
Yeah!
So, how many of my moves can you strike with heart?
Why? She said... The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that. Pantilia, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can withstand the blessing of destruction.
Miss Pignude!
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager Pantilia. I have come with a single purpose, to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Pignude, is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together. Seize the moment.
Evils be gone.
Not a scratch.
You can't run! Try that again!
Time for some sword play. Blade in flight!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Good omens. Fight as one.
Lance at the ready.
You can't run! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
one-time enemy. Ha! Practice is over. Swords descend!
Try that again! All the best!
So, how many of my moves can you block? Strike with heart!
You can't run! You have the worst...
Time for some sword play! Blade in flight!
My turn. Watch this! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Customers are always welcome. Evil's begun.
I'm on guard.
Try that again! You can't run!
So, how many of my moves can you block? Strike with heart!
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's be friends. Chill out.
Lance at the ready.
To the finish!
Blade in flight!
Annoying! Try that again! Stay right there while I give you a present!
Customers are always welcome.
Time to go on the offensive.
You are fortunate that Zephyr and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Cienjo. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand.
Practice is over.
But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
I just won!
Strike with heart!
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose? All the best! You can't run! Try that again!
Blade in flight!
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Chill out.
I'm on guard.
You can't run! Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
So, how many of my moves can you block? Strike with heart! Practice is over. Swords descend!
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's be friends, shall we?
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
You can't run! Try that again!
1,000 wonders to raise your good omens. Fight us one!
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Customers are always welcome. Evils be gone.
Blade in flight!
With me out here, how can we lose? Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Yeah!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
You can't run! You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present! All the best!
Time for some sword play. Strike with heart!
Fracture!
Try that again! You can't run! With me out here, how can we lose?
So, how many of my moves can you block?
To the finish!
Let's be friends, shall we? 1,000 wonders to raise your good omens. Fight us one! Evils be gone.
Time for some sword play. Blade in flight! Practice is over. Swords descend!
Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! You can't run! My turn. Watch this!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Customers are always welcome.
All the best!
So, how many of my strike with heart?
Try that again!
Time for some sword play. Blade in flight!
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other Nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Phantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Phantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why Phantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Phantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Phantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste. That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large. Why are we still here?